Toe, what is dope? It's your boy. Bag, nigga. Look, man. Jimmy Haslam. We on your ass, nigga. First of all, y'all already in enough with what went on at the headquarters. The investigation with the director of the NFLPA. People thinking that y'all correspondent or whatever it is, whatever the word is, with the guaranteed contracts and stuff like that. Like, it's just a big whatever y'all got going on as NFL owners and y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all group or whatever. It is a group, you know what I'm saying? And Jimmy Haslam came first. It was Jerry Jones said something about Michael Parsons, his best player on his team. Now it's Jimmy Haslam talking about Shedeur Sanders and how they really didn't want to draft Shedeur in the first place, but it was somebody else or whatever the case may be. It's my first time even hearing the clip. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about it, you know what I'm saying? If you know, I'm a big advocate for Shedeur Sanders. It's one draft that he had in college that made me believe, yeah, he's an NFL quarterback. And I was like, I forgot who they was playing, and it was like 2 minutes left in the first half, and he went down there and got a touchdown from his own 2-yard line. You feel what I'm saying? From his own 2-yard line with 2 minutes left in the first half, drove his team down there to get a touchdown. Not a field goal, a touchdown. I was like, yeah, he got it. He got it. You know what I'm saying? So you about to listen to what he had to say. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people saying it's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know why Shedeur is still there, but it's kind of like you got no other choice but to be there. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? At this point in time, you gotta put good film, good tape out. Whenever I get a chance, whether it's in training camp, mini camp, rookie OTAs, whatever the case may be, preseason, whenever I touch the field, I got to produce. I gotta put out good film because these peoples really don't even want me here, bro. They are on to next year. The way Cleveland is going about it is like, from their draft to how they're going about it in training camp, they're on to the quarterback they're on to the quarterbacks that come out next year. And they can have a gym right there in their backyard. But it's the Browns being the Browns, bro. We know this about the Cleveland Browns, bro. This is the Browns being the Browns, bro. It's crazy. My grandfather, a big Cleveland Browns fan, and every time I see him, I throw up the Shedeur, hoping, you know, just to try to put a smile on his face. You dig what I'm saying? But this shit is ridiculous, bro, when it comes down to the Browns organization, man. This shit is just ridiculous, bro. That's why people don't be wanting to get drafted to y'all. People don't be wanting to get traded to y'all. Y'all is just a mess, bro.
We have good process, okay? And if you'd have told me, let's see, we picked him on Saturday, right? Friday night driving home, y'all are going to pick Shedeur, I would say that's not happening. But
why? See, that's what I'm saying. In these press conferences, they only be about, like, I don't know how long they be. But it's like, at this point, y'all need to start interviewing these people. Like, why wouldn't you? What in your draft board tells you that Dillon Gabriel, because you didn't say this about Dillon Gabriel, that Dillon Gabriel is better than Shedeur Sanders? What is telling you that? Because he had a good career and he had a good season at Oregon? Come on, bro. I know we better evaluators of the position at that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Shedeur did more with less. At any stop he went to. At any stop he went to. Besides that, though, the qualities that Shedeur has, Gabriel doesn't have. Dillon doesn't have. Joe Flacco is 40-something years old. He is not. Just say that we're this is a rebuild year. You know what I'm saying? And we're looking to develop the talent that we got in the draft, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, by next year we can put it all together. Just say that, bro. Instead of saying, like, you just disrespecting, like, how is he supposed to feel as a Cleveland Brown knowing that y'all don't even want him, bro? Y'all didn't want him from the get-go. It's like y'all had to choose him because he was the best player available. Of course, he's gonna be the best player available in the 5th round when he was a first round prospect. Of course. That shit is ridiculous to me, bro. That shit is crazy how y'all doing this, nigga, bro. And that shit is sad, bro. I don't know if it's from Dion. I can't fully say that, bro. But for some reason, y'all doing, bro, dirty like this. And it's like, he having a good training camp. If you pay attention to the Browns and what they be posting on their social media, he's having a good training camp, bro. Why are you just coming out here just saying this shit, bro?
We had a conversation early that morning, and then we had a conversation later that day. I think we had the right people involved in the conversation. At the end of the day, that's Andrew Berry's call. Andrew made the call to pick Shedeur.
So it was Andrew Berry's call. That's probably the general manager. But the owner saying we don't want him. So how would you feel if you're Shedeur Sanders and you hear this and then you think about the owner calling you saying we drafted you? You gotta meet the owner. You gotta meet all these people that saying like we really didn't want you. You feel what I'm saying? We really didn't want you. But he made the choice, so now we gotta deal with you. Like, bro, go ahead and just trade me, bro. Trade me to the Jets or something like that, bro. What's the name just got hurt? Trade me somewhere that's they actually believe in me. Trade me somewhere where they actually believe in me, bro. That shit go a long way, bro. It go a long way. I see why y'all went for Deshaun Watson and all that, bro. I see why y'all been losing for 20, 30 years, bro. I see why y'all got rid of Baker Mayfield ahead of his time, bro. Y'all ain't even stick it out with Baker Mayfield. And that man just threw for 40 touchdowns. Come on, man. That shit is ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. The man, hold on, let me pull this up. Got this man all out in the community. Fucking with the community. Community rock with him, bro. He won with his people, bro. That's what y'all be feeling to realize, bro. It don't matter where you are. Shedeur not from no Cleveland. But he get people though. I guarantee you, bro, everybody wants this man to start as the quarterback, bro. They do not want no Joe Flacco, bro. They do not want no 40-something-year-old Joe Flacco. Kenny Pickett just got hurt. If you want to throw Kenny Pickett out there, that's fine, bro. I understand. He just got hurt. Dylan Gabriel is not better than him. Regardless, but you're seeing it in camp. And then you have a slight feeling that, oh, he might end up winning this position. He might end up winning this job. The cards are falling in his favor. You want to know why? Because God don't like ugly. He knew exactly what y'all did to that man. And now the odds are falling in his favor. And now you, being who you are, try to get out in front of that and disrespect the man even more by saying we didn't even really want him. So that's supposed to what, shatter his confidence? Is that what that's supposed to do? Come on, man. I'm not even a Browns fan, bro, but I'm Shedeur all the way, bro. I'm Shedeur all the fucking way, bro. Cause y'all for some, why him, bro? That's what I want to know. Why y'all keep doing this, man, like that, bro? That shit is ridiculous. I've never, ever seen an owner come out and say it though. You might have had some owners that thought it, or they, just they feelings, but to come out and say to the public, like, we didn't want this player. Why? Because he's probably the most popular player on the team. That shit is ridiculous, bro. Y'all, I don't know, bro. Y'all just don't want to win. Y'all like losing. Part is, people is starting to see it, bro. People is starting to see it. But we all knew that, bro. He wasn't no 5th round talent. He wasn't at the worst was a 2nd round talent. But let's see though. This was rookie. This was when it was just the rookies there. Cause now it's training camp. The vets is there. You know what I'm saying? So he's just about to start getting some ones rep because of the injury to Kenny Pickett. You know what I'm saying? Joe Flacco, I know you're smart enough to know that you're not solidified as the starter. You can have 2 to 3 bad games, and they gonna throw them rookies in. Don't like we respect for what we respect what you did when you came off the couch for sure. But like to say like no, bro.
You're saying, well, this is a guy that's not even taking check downs. He's throwing 20 yards down the field on a dig route. So it's not the processing of all of that. When the ball.
There's a rumor tearing through the NFL like wildfire, and it's coming out of Cleveland. At first, people dismissed it. A 5th-round rookie taking over the Browns' quarterback room? No way. Just clickbait. Just noise. But the whispers haven't gone away. In fact, they're growing louder by the hour. Something strange is happening at Browns camp, and everyone who's close to the situation agrees on one thing. Shedeur Sanders isn't just impressing, he's taking over.
Taking over, huh? See what Joe Flacco got to say.
Trying to learn some football and come out here and practice well and do those things. And like I said, he's been a lot of fun.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
That's real shit,
Sanders
Joe.
came in with modest expectations. 5th-round picks don't get starting jobs in year 1.
They knew that. But he's not a 5th-round pick for real. He's not a 5th-round draft pick for real, bruh. That's the card they gave him. Because of how they felt about him. That's the card they gave him. But you can't, you know what? When we start playing ball, you start seeing it. And then players start seeing it. And then if you know what I'm saying, it's one thing to you know what I'm saying, the coaches come together and be like, we got it, we can't play him. Or the owner say, hey, don't play him. But when the players start seeing it and the players start voicing their opinions and, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the team, because the team runs the team. Coaches don't run this. We didn't heard this throughout all great teams. Coaches don't run the team. Owners don't run the team. The players run the team. When the players want a certain player to play, he's going to play.
Hardworking guy. He has good head on his shoulders. And, he's always positive, always optimistic, always keeps a smile on his face. And, you like going to work with people who have that kind of attitude.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing for me. The stuff you talk, we've been talking about all the draft and pre-draft, but the superpowers that he has from the neck up, to me, that will help him get on the field faster than anything else will.
It all started during one of the Browns' most intense minicamp drills, a full-speed move-the-ball session where execution matters and
But that's where he thrives at. That's what I keep saying. That's what I don't understand. How do y'all not see this shit, bro? Or how y'all saying he's this, he passed up. Y'all don't even know what y'all talking about, bro. Y'all don't, bro. What made Tom Brady so great? End of the half 2-minute drill. End of the game 2-minute drill. In the red zone. Driving his team down. That's what quarterbacking is. Yes, you want to get some big plays. Yes, you want the big plays, the shot plays. The plays when you throw a 5-yard slant and the receiver takes it to the touchdown. Yes, you want that. But it's also quarterbacking when you have to drive your team down the field. And he has that. For some odd reason, bro, he's great at it. I've seen it. I have seen it on a consecutive basis, bro. I have seen it. At one point, they couldn't even run the ball in Colorado. All they was doing was passing. And he was getting it done. So don't like, bro, y'all, like Jimmy Haslam, you out of pocket for that shit, bro. Just sit back and be an owner, bro. If you not the GM, you didn't pick him, okay, say that you didn't pick him regardless. You got to ride out or whatever. Just where you hired the GM. But for you to come out there and say that shit is just like, bro, what else do you want from me? Like, what? Like, how more do you just want to just throw dirt on my name?